I just realized I could talk. Like, I was about to type in chat. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Today was mostly studying. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have some... Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, wait, we have some crazy stories, everybody. Let me get this going. Oh my gosh, yeah, I have a crazy story. I know I just repeated myself. Also, what's a hamburger? I think I already said that, but if I did not... Oh. So, we're gonna keep the timer going, but we're gonna need to go over to our, Pura for a second. Yeah, whatever. I could do this correctly, but I'm not going to, because, I'm a child. Oh, did my internet go out? No way. Dude, don't they know who I am? They're trying to take out my internet. Mr. Streamer Man? Okay, anyways. Okay, so we'll crop this a bit just for privacy of those involved. My sister may not be happy with me showing this, but you special audience tonight. I guess, I don't know. So yeah, my my sister called me at 2 a.m. last night, and of course I'm asleep. And she's like, hey, my roommate locked me out. They deadbolted it, so she couldn't use her key to get in. And she's been calling her apparently 40 times over the past like 15-20 minutes. And like throwing pebbles at her window, and she would not wake up. My little sister was also with her friend from high school. And she was banging on the door when I called, and she's like, hey, can I stay at your place? Worst case, I'm like, of course. You know, like, I'll let me know. I'll leave the door unlocked. Text me when you're here. I'll go get you pillows and blankets and stuff if it comes to that. And then she called me a tiny bit later, maybe more near 3 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, yeah, my friend kicked the door open. Like broke that. That is what the lock, that's the lock. Here's the deadbolt. As you can see, the area where those would typically prevent an intrusion is completely demolished. Hi, Rice. I'm not sure if I want to tell you the context for this. But yeah, so that was my 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then I fall asleep about 4. I wake up at 8. I go to the store. I get some breakfast. I clean the house. I study for a bit. I actually did a huge mistake in studying today. I kind of messed around. I did not focus at all. I only probably got a couple hours. My sister got locked out of her apartment, and her friend fixed it. Yep. So yeah, there's that. This is how you get into a door without the key. Yep. Cool. Okay. So, yeah. I wish I got more sleep. I tried very hard to go to bed early yesterday, so it kind of works out. I went to bed early, and I still got the same amount of sleep I usually get with all the chaos. But yeah, I really wish I studied a lot more today, even though I studied for about 5 to 6 hours. It just wasn't efficient studying at all. So I'm really hoping tomorrow I can, because I don't have to go to the store, I don't really have to do anything. So I could spend a lot more time studying for my exams. But other than that, everyone's okay. And, you know, we're chilling. I'm very tired. Oh, I forgot to go pick out my music too. I was debating streaming today, but we ought to. I found a new alternative to Quizlet today. I like flashcard based, space repetition. Other than that, I watched the 4th episode of Dawn to Dawn today. Amazing. A highlight of my day probably, which was watching anime, which is a bit sad to say, but whatever. But yeah, anyways, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently Saturday, the 26th of October. We're hopping into November quite soon. And nothing really to report. We're going to be continuing our lesson 5 excursion today by doing yet another Cougar Construction. This time we'll be picking one of our many Cougars that we had. Oh, one of my friends released a video. Huge. But sorry, I'm also picking out music. Oh wow, yeah, you guys can tell when I start studying a lot again. I like lose track of what I'm saying a lot, and I slur my words and stuff. So stick with me. You know, it's one of those times where. Oh yeah, also the stream is later because exams. But yeah, exam seasons are particularly rough for the mentals. I do have school, yes. We have school until halfway through December, and then I get out for Christmas, and then we return in January. Yeah, I have a couple. So the Kavel that you guys know, the artist Kavel, I have been kind of a game developer. I made a lot of maps for Gmod as well. And so one of those maps blew up, GM Frame, which I hate. It's one of my least favorite maps I've ever made, and yet it is by far the most popular. And one person who did a video on it was, okay, I'll shout him out, Mr. Wonkler. Not gonna be like, oh, crazy huge YouTuber, but he's a really funny and cool guy, and he's very passionate about what he works on. And I respect him. You know, he makes solid videos. He really cares about his content. He doesn't just throw garbage out there. I just realized I almost kicked the power cord to my PC. And then I have a couple more friends too in that sphere. Yeah, shout out Mr. Wonkler. They're really cool. That's the more gaming side of Kavel, the old part of me who used stuff. Unfortunately, I can't make streams next week. Timing is inconsistent for my Spirit will be here. I'm so sorry, Kat, that these don't align, but we'll be back Friday. So hopefully you'll be able to join us then. But keep up the great work on lesson 5. And hey, remember, we don't take attendance. I will not be hurt, and I will not be slighted in any way. If anyone doesn't or can't show up, I will not hold a grudge. I'm happy when people do show up. I'm happy to see them. But I'll never be like, oh, we haven't seen Cat in a while. I guess Cat doesn't care. I'll never be like that. But yeah, so let's start our warm-up for the day. Nothing really else to report. But like I said, this week will be rough. Lots of lack of sleep and such. It's a shame. Oh, set the wrong timer. It's a shame that my college experience has required that. And I'm actually planning on making GM_frame. It got decently popular, as I'm so spiteful of. It's funny because after I made GM Frame, I was like, okay, well, if a map that I barely try on can become so popular, then I'm gonna really try on a map. And I made a map called GM Pile, where I hired a voice actor. I wrote this whole story for it. I did a bunch of really cool stuff. What I thought, yeah, sadly my streak will be gone. Got to make a new one. That actually, I'm not sure, because like, when I first made this channel, I was thinking I can make a bot in chat that will like keep streak of people, but that's incentivizing the wrong thing, because that encourages people just to show up to the stream, not necessarily to do things that they love for an hour a day. So that's fine. I don't keep count. But yeah, GM Pile was like my first attempt at making a map series, and after it flopped so miserably. This thing, GM Pile was intended to not like take place entirely on Gmod. I wanted to make it its own game one day. I've abandoned the writing is very edgy. It was only like a year and a half ago, but it was just so dystopian and cynical. Very much of my mindset at the time. But oh, my hoodie's kind of messing me up. It still has a place in my heart, and it started or inspired a bunch of other stuff for what I'm actually going to turn into, hopefully either comics or video game one day. So it's one of those like experiments gone wrong, or not really gone wrong, but just, experiment that didn't yield the outcome I expected, but I still learned from it, so that's really good. I was so hyped about that too. That was my biggest project to date. I tried so hard on it. I was doing it while going into engineering. So I was like, I don't know how I did it. I was working on a Gmod map while doing job search, and like some of the hardest classes I've taken at my school. Oh, sorry, I'm not like tearing up. That was just me holding off a burp. I was taking like Calculus 2, Intro to Physics, my intro to programming class. So yeah, it's been actually, I think, practically a year and a half since then, like, for the day. It felt kind of bad leaving Gmod. Because, like, I grew up with that. I made tons of unreleased maps, so many, that I just deemed too bad or just didn't want to finish. And not that necessarily it was a waste of time or anything negative like that, just... it was a lot of time. Please do not. It's so awful. If anything, check out GM Pile. But you know, I'm very much into brutalism. I still am. I probably always will be. That wasn't really the brutalism I was going for. I made that map. GM Frame was made in a very weird part of my life. So I think the themes of that map kind of reflect... I mean, every map I've made kind of reflect the state I was in, and there's always a purpose behind each map I made. Yeah, don't... I mean, you are free to do whatever you want, but I would say don't waste your time. There's not much to find there. Not much to see. I did not know he had Gmod Rise. Someone also put it in Roblox. I got a message one day and they're like, hey, I want to put this in Roblox. I was like, go ahead, man. Trying to think, I made GM Temple, or Templum, I can't remember what I named it. My first map ever was GM Garden. And I think the next one was GM and RP Max's house. One of my most recent ones was Spice, I think. PH Spice, RP Spice. I think that's all I made. I made some TF2 maps too. I really should have put those on Game Banana. The Trade Beast Supermarket, I think that's the name of one of them. That one could have been good. It's just I burned myself out halfway through making it, and I did not know how to like optimize a map. Shout out Top Hat Waffle, but I feel like the Top Hat Waffle series definitely needed a lot, like, to emphasize a lot more optimization, because I was making like Baby's first Gmod map over and over again, and then I'd get mad when there were too many, like, what is it, brushes, I guess? Yeah, they're like the brush limit was reached. Yeah, Top Hat Waffle is a pillar of the Gmod community. And CS, I mean, kind of all the community, any community that uses source mapping. I finished the horses. I'm gonna work on some deer halfway through lesson 5. Yo! Gotta catch up to you, Cat. I'm falling behind. I'm trying to remember. There may be a picture of me in one of my maps in GM Pile in the admin room. I think there may. I know there's plenty of pictures of Germa. I'm not sure. How did I used to draw my hoodie on all the time? Like legit, my first stream I had a... Oh no, it was a long sleeve shirt. Not enough room for my big ellipses, no. A whole month working for lesson 5. This one's no joke. Yeah, only a month, right? Yeah, a month is such a long time. But yeah, no, yeah, it is surreal how long this one's taken. Because like, lesson 2 took me forever because I kind of took a huge break in the middle of it. But this one's taking me almost just as long, I'd say. But it's consistent effort. Yeah, like some days we do have this construction streams where we really slow down. Today's gonna be one of those days. But yeah. I feel like just to torture myself, we should do some branches as a warm-up soon. Branches are like the vegetables of warm-up exercises because like they're horrible. Oh, okay, they're not horrible. It's such a mean word for it, but like they're not my favorite. They're my least favorite warm-up, but they train everything from like making mindful straight lines to controlling degrees of ellipses to ghosting. Ooh, this winter, my friends really want me to play Monster Hunter. So we're going to be doing a lot of Monster Hunter streams, like 50% streams, not video game streams. Rise did recommend that. I'm not sure if 50% video game streams are ever going to be my thing. Like, it's fun, but I never wanted to override a existing art stream. So what we could do is we could do an art stream and then do a video game stream right after. So it'd be like a 5-hour long stream, or like 4-hour long stream. 5's ambitious. With probably like a notable break in the middle. And my music player broke. Okay, cool. Decent warm-up. I kind of wish I did more sausage forms, but we're gonna get into it because I gotta go to sleep early tonight so I can wake up early tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to buy tea today. What a nerd. I don't think I can go out tonight to buy any more tea. It's not like I don't have good tea, it's just I wanted to experiment. Mickey and I were talking about decaf. I can't have caffeine anymore. I've decided. It's just too bad for me. Anyways. Music too loud, but good music. So we'll keep going, just maybe not as loud. Cool. Oh yeah, what did you say what episode you were on? Cat. Oh man, that retention groove, that's a tough looking retention graph, jeez. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna pull up our quadrupeds. 160. Let's see where we at. Oh, so you get to meet an L. You probably already met. Yeah, okay. They're all, yep, okay. I wish there was a better, like a quick website where I could see like... Oh, cool though. Okay. Ordeal. What the heck? Oh, whoa. Okay, no, we're not going down that rabbit hole. I saw, okay, no, we're not doing that. Anyways, let's pick out a picture of what our next construction is gonna be. Jeez, why is my music player breaking so much? What is going on? Hello. Let's try to fix this real quick. I promise you guys. Okay, I can't promise, but the new stream get up, it's gonna be much different than this. Also, it looks like... Does this look like there's a gap, a pixel gap at the top? Okay, no, it's just like that. Oh, don't do that. Oh! What? Oh. Oh, jeez. What? What just happened? Anyways, okay. Next Cougar Construction. I'm immediately thinking of this one or this one. This is cool. It's a very side profile. This one's really cool because it's coming at you, but this is a bit difficult, especially with all the overlapping forms right here. These give us a good opportunity to not only describe the musculature, because we have these big shoulder blades on both the cats that we get to describe. We can go like this. So it's gonna be like so. I like that a lot. And like, yeah, there's you have a lot of that turning of form that I always talk about, right? Like this going away from us. Very explicit sausage form for the main body. Albeit a bit long. So this one's actually gonna be a bit tough because we're gonna go over here. And then I would want to turn it down a bit. So that'd be a very hard sausage form to draw. Meanwhile, this one, while really cool, is extremely sideways. So I say we do this one next, and then we're probably gonna do 3. Not actually, yeah, kind of because this one was just so chaotic. I mean, this one would probably be my 3rd kitty cat. So yeah, let's do this one. It's kind of like the go-to. I mean, look at this paw is gonna be crazy fun to draw. Watch me say this in like in a week's time. I'm working on the paw, and you guys are. I'm just like, oh, I hate this. Oh, look at that. Look how explicit that form is, though. Come on. That's gonna be great. Anyways. What's the... Yeah, there we go. Card. Boom. You get... Cool. So let's set our hour timer and kind of get to work. Kind of? No, we are going to get to work. Yeah. Before we do that... Oh my goodness. You guys know the drill. Get some water real quick. Treat yourselves right. Exam season, study seasons, just chaotic seasons requires for you to treat your body better. I know I can definitely do that, and you guys should too. Also, I just... How about we do this stream? No, because it's going to be really blurry. Trying to think. We'll try this, and if it looks bad, we'll change it, but... do. So you may not be able to always see what I'm working on, but we get a pretty good idea. This can be really pixelated for you guys, and I do apologize, but There we go. A bit better view. Does milk count? You know what? Yeah. Calcium, strong bones. That's a really important part of One Piece, actually. So yeah. I drink a glass of milk every day with dinner. Is that weird? Probably not. Hopefully not. YouTube is not... Oh. Is the stream looking bumpy for you guys? Let me know. Anyways, let's start our timer. Now my mustache is wet. Ugh. What am I, a child? Okay. Put this right here. Put this right here. Cool. For business. So yeah, we're gonna do this as we typically do things by drawing it. But more specifically, I don't know why I'm blanking, but oh yeah, we should probably chop it into its more cropped format. This will be a more difficult one because not only do we span the horizontal length of the page, we have a sausage form that kind of carries throughout the entire thing. Milk for dinner? That's weird. No, it ain't. Oh, it ain't. When are you supposed to have milk? Milk makes you sleepy, right? Oh yeah, what's the name of this cougar? We need a name. Because right now the cougar's name is untitled. Untitled. I always think like J names, like Jake, Jeremy, Joe, Cougar. You know, we'll go Untitled. 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 That's his name. Untitled. Okay, Untitled. Let's see what you got. So yep, we're gonna do our base forms first. And actually, I'm going to mess up my pure ref because I feel like it, and nobody can stop me because I'm a crazy unhinged streamer. Cereal's 50-50. If it's that sugary, crazy cereal, then heck no. Why do I feel so uncomfortable right now? Like, my chair is... Everything's just irking me. I don't know why. And snacks? Milk for a snack, I would say, is more questionable than, yeah, Untitled. Untitled Construction. We're gonna call this Untitled Base Forms. Cool. So, for Untitled, hey, what's up, Rise? Welcome back. We picked our cougar, and now we are going to continue with the cougar. Oh, this would be so cool if we did like a shadow. Oh, that's a very light red. Explore. Oh, shoot. Thoughts? I actually, yeah, I usually have milk with cookie. Okay, that's what you meant, like that. Okay, that makes sense. Certified cougar picker, you know it. One question here is how we do the butt, because it kind of like thins out, if that makes sense. Like once we get to the glute muscle, I assume, like we have the hip, which is wide, and the glute muscle kind of goes over here. They ever solved the map? I can't. Yes, one person did. One person did in fact solve it. I added them, and when I was making GM Pile, I consulted them if they wanted to know about it or like have any influence on it, and they said no because they want to have fun solving it in the future. The cipher on the cipher on GM Pile is much more elaborate. Like the one on Frame is a bit childish. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but in terms of, I was part of the decode community for a bit. I was just in there solving some of the things that people tossed in the chat and stuff. Not at all like a huge active member of the community. I just was there for fun. popped in every once in a while. And like I did not copy any of the ciphers there, but I mean, yeah, you made it new YouTube account for streaming Drawbox. Yes, I did. So I can kind of like, you know, separate personal stuff from Kavel stuff. Dang, you found everything. Jeez. I don't know what to do for these forms. Because this is actually completely turned away from us. We're not going to see the front of this. And this is just a very big form right here. And then we have this very tight rib cage that goes into the very thick leg. Oh, these forms are going to be so freaking fun, man. Like, look at that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So how about we do a really big torso? Because I see so much the ribcage right here. But we also have like all of this up here as well. I always find the people we meet online interesting, mostly when they have other hobbies. I'm like speedrunning, remember? Yeah. And again, sadly, map making is in the past, but it was a pretty fun hobby while I was there. It's not very rewarding at all. Like, you'd make a map and you're like, okay, it's done. Like, very engineering mindset about it. Then again, drawing's kind of the same, but I don't know. I get more personal satisfaction from drawing than map making. Oh man, this is such a weird form. So it's true. That is very true. So yeah, we have our cranium over here. These are all temporary forms. I'm probably going to redraw this, I'm not gonna lie. And we do have a bit of a advantage as to the head construction. Or I mean all of this because we've done it. True, thank you, thank you. That is true, yeah. However, most of the community is please make nav mesh, please make nav mesh. Yeah, I never engaged. I mean, especially to the level that you did with speedrunning. Yeah, I always love speedrunning communities because they're always so focused on just optimizing. It's like a fun competition. I mean, most competitions are fun, but you get the gist. Alright, quick question. Have you ever been interested in watching anime? I'm not sure if we've had this conversation. If you ever make a game, Kavel, I'd love to play some of the designs. Hopefully I'm up, up to snuff for it by then. Who knows? I do want to make a game one day, but I don't know. I have no idea the direction. Like, I used to have all these ideas for games, and I still have them written down, just not sure how to apply them. And hello, Luffy. What's up? Welcome back to the stream. Also, I was thinking about your question today as like to what anime you've watched. I forgot to mention Dandadan. I love Dandadan so much. I just watched episode 4 today. Oh, it's so good. It's like Mob Psycho, but I'm not gonna say Mob Psycho has bad animation, has wonderful animation, but not the level of Mob Psycho. Let's be real. The form right here is killing me. Ah. Greasta? Greatest? I kind of like this form. Great. I gotcha. That's the thing. Steel Ball Run comes out summer of 2025, like the English release for the manga. I think that's gonna be my first ever manga that I purchase. Because like Araki, amazing artist. Oh. How do I send the signal that this head is going like this? Wow. I've heard it's one of the best from some people. Like people, even though Jojolian I've heard amazing things about too, they like Steel Ball Run more. Honestly, let's cut down on the time we spend breaking down forms and stuff. Just draw the damn thing. Sorry to cuss on our Minecraft YouTube channel, but it's peak JoJo so far. I love Araki and everything he stands for. I love Araki too, and everything stuff. Like I've never been disappointed with Araki stuff. I'm gonna do different colors. I will be anal about that. But let's see. Will we see? Because yeah, the back goes like this, so we will see a bit of an edge right here. Uh-oh, I may be behind. What is JoJo Lands? Wait, what is this? Is there a new JoJo that I haven't been that caught up, to be honest. I know I read the ending for part 7. I haven't watched the ending of part 7 or part 6. My apologies. You're right. Oh my god, part 9, and I didn't even know about this. I've not read Vagabond. Oh, sorry, I always confuse Vagabond for Vinland. Oh my god, this looks awesome. You're right, everybody, look at this. Jodio. Everything is gonna run out of Joes. I like this. Ooh. This is exciting. Is that Rohan? Wait, what? What? Yes, we have another JoJo series coming out called JoJo Lands. It takes place in Hawaii. Oh. I'm excited. Oh man, he is such a goat. Like, look at this. Come on. That's beautiful, man. Crumble, crumble. I'm not going to say, like, the story's perfect, but it's exactly what I wanted of shonen. The main character is rather different stand than what we're used to seeing from main characters in JoJo. Yeah, this looks different. Soft and a wet. So there's that one soft and wet animation that someone made, and that's always been one of my favorites. Anyways, stop yapping, Cav, jeez. But yeah, no, I think you would love Dawn to Dawn Rise. I think as a person pursuing animation, and I think it's just your kind of humor from what I've seen. I don't know your humor perfectly, but I feel like you just really, really appreciate Dawn to Dawn. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, it's so good. Sorry, I'm a nerd about that stuff. Yeah. Is JoJo any good? Yes, JoJo is excellent. Even part 1. Part 1, sure, it's not the greatest, and it's probably the worst JoJo so far. But oh my god, isn't it great? Okay, sorry, not part 1, but all of JoJo. My favorite is part 4. then part 7 or part 6 and part 5 are close, but part 3 is so good as well, and part 2, like, what? I can't rank them. I love Joseph. You can't go wrong with Jotaro, and then I love part 4's aesthetic, and I'm not gonna lie, what's his name's not my favorite. Oh my god, Josuke isn't my favorite, not because he's like bad or anything, just, you know. And then Giorno, same thing. Giorno isn't even my favorite either, because Giorno's just kind of Deus Ex Machina in my opinion. Like, you don't see much growth from Giorno. I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure if that's controversial, but you know, like, no, I think this sphere is too big. Like, I don't feel like Giorno changes much throughout the thing. Oh my god, Digosikai? I don't know. He's an Indian animator. Just check out his Gear 5 Part 2. You will be blown away. Ooh, okay. Oh, do not look that up. Cat, do not look that up. That is spoilers. Do not look that up. We gotta protect Cat here, guys. But I'm excited to see that. I've probably already seen it. I've watched a lot of Gear 5 stuff. But no, I have not seen Vagabonds or Reddit. I've heard great things. I'm not sure if it's because of the art style or just because like the Sigma edit community got a hold of the art. Like, as much as I appreciate the very true statement, I have no enemies from Vinland, it has been just kind of like thrown into the rather toxic areas of the self-help sphere, specifically like a subset of the Stoicism community. I think Stoicism is pretty cool and wonderful. I've read the Enchiridion. I've read Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. And I think there's another thing from... Wait. Not Epic... Yeah, there's Epictetus, and then... oh my gosh. The Slave. Can't believe I forgot it. Was it Epictetus? Wow, I guess I'm a fake fan. I love Stoicism, but I've seen it been used to promote some pretty toxic ideals. It's a fan animation, but the quality is just peak. Just close your ears, Cat. It's fine. One Piece. I'm praying in my heart of hearts that whenever the One Piece is revealed, it releases, like, the episode releases at the same time as the manga, so no one gets spoiled, right? Like, everyone gets it at the same time. But I know for a fact that, like, people, like, once those things are shipped to stores, people are robbing them. Like, the day the One Piece is revealed is going to be a crazy day on the internet. I think those are some pretty good forms. I'm not sure about the waist yet, because there's this very explicit taper. So maybe we should adhere to that and move this up. Because we do have this nice, cool muscle right here. And then we have the intersection of the muscle kind of going like this. Kind of doing this. So having the waist up here a bit will probably just be a bit more beneficial. So then our sausage form, or we could do a smaller form up here and then have a consistent sausage form and do an additive form underneath. Yeah, because Oda did say he's in the final, like, saga of it. Not arc, but saga. But I doubt 2025. I'd say probably 2026. And maybe 2027. But my ideally, I think it's going to end in 2026. I have no basis. This is echoes of a out-of-touch fan of One Piece. Okay, I think this is solid. And then we can add this right here, and that'll help reinforce it. Ooh. Is this the right call though? Because we're kind of undermining the solidity here by saying, like, this just doesn't seem right, doesn't it? Meanwhile, if we did a sausage form like this, which is a bit more in line with the lesson 5 expectations, and then added mass underneath, and that means we could also push it more over here. I think we should do that, everybody. So yeah. This is why it takes me so long to do constructions. Better watching a perfect time so I can react and power with you guys. Yes. Yeah, I'd say maybe in a year or two you'll be all caught up. You watch it a lot faster than I do, so I have no doubt you'll be, I'd say maybe near the I actually, whatever's after Elbaf, I think we'll be caught up with each other then. Okay, let's start here, which is weird, but we're gonna start over here because defining a sausage form like this is going this direction a bit too much. We want to go a bit more this direction, you know, in line with our friend. So we'd want it to look a bit more like this and then go around that. And then we could add the rib cage. Yep, subbed is the best. There's no reason to not do subbed for One Piece. Or really anything. I'm not a purist, but I do believe like watching it in its intended medium or language is the best way to go. Not that it's impossible to truly translate something, but I don't know, I feel like there's just a lot more expression. And yeah, like okay, so oh yeah, Kat, I think you may like Nichijou. I really loved Nichijou. I watched that last semester. Definitely needed that. It was a very feel-good, happy anime. I want to make this a bit more explicit. I've never liked sausage forms that hang over though, or additive forms that hang over. Because they don't feel as like succinct with the form, I guess. Like this doesn't feel like it's wrapping around on both ends, and I don't really know how to make it feel like it's going under the stomach and then over here. Other than like shrinking this and editing where these corners happen. I like Luffy's. I think all of theirs are actually pretty dang great. The only subbed anime so far that or like something I've seen, I don't usually choose to watch subbed or dubbed, sorry, but the one subbed voiceover that I think is like probably the worst I've ever heard was the Hunter x Hunter whatever the video game arc is, whatever island, Greed Island, is that in it? There's this like I think it's like the coach or like some mentor figure, and Killua is like about to do something and he goes, "Killua, look out!" Oh, like it's so bad. Killua. It's so bad. Like he was given like no direction, no script. Beerus, I have not watched Dragon Ball. I don't think I'll ever watch Dragon Ball or Naruto. My friends who are very much more into anime than me have suggested, like, based on what I like, they said I won't really like Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. Dragon Ball or Naruto. Of the big three, you know, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball. I'm obsessing over my lines when I shouldn't, so we're gonna stop soon. It's like looking at a optical illusion after a while. You kind of just lose touch of how things are behaving in space. You do just kind of need like a refresher. I may, but oof, I'm having trouble here. This is just difficult. I think this leg thing is killing me. I don't think this is actually like, it's very well probably the torso going this high and into the pelvis region. I just don't know how to consolidate that in my brain and make a believable sausage form that's this long. Like a sausage form that's just this long is interesting. That feels a bit better. The reason I drew this is because I wanted to find some forms that make me happy on both ends. So we'll have a blade spheroid right here, representing the waist. So we're going to travel out like that a tiny bit. Like this. I heard a part of the Vinland dub today. I hated that. That was actually pretty. I just did not like who they casted for some of the voices. I'm trying to think. Oh, part 3 JoJo is pretty good. I did like part 3 JoJo. Kimochi waruri. I don't know. I'm not even trying to say that in one go. Ugh, I wish I had like a professor with me right now. Like I had a teacher sitting down with me. This will be like somewhat quelled in New Masters Academy, but someone just to be like, oh no, like do this form here. This is more optimal. No, this would look better. Just trying to imagine all this. I think what we were going for earlier was better. It's just not totally in alignment with Let's check out, we haven't checked it out in a while. Let's look at the lesson 5 stuff. Oh my gosh, what is my retention graph doing? You guys need to figure out if you're watching or not. Come on, guys. Choose. Make a decision. Are you watching or are you not? Oh my gosh. What is going on? Someone's just like tabbing in and tabbing out really fast. Okay. You're right. So yeah, let's Drawbox lesson 5. Let's look at some of the demos. This is definitely maybe a good warning shot. We should also just reevaluate, look at my old lesson 4 critique, because Dio does keep that in mind while critiquing you. Your previous critiques to see if you're actually applying the things that you've learned. Shout out to Dio for that. Okay. Running rat construction. You fell asleep? I'm sorry, I'm not like boring. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm about to fall asleep half the time, so you're chill. Oh my gosh. Everyone's zonking. Well, hopefully... Oh, this one's interesting. Yeah. The music compared with, like, it's late at night. I'm not the loudest person in the world, so... Somewhat calming stream, I get it. I'm taking off my hoodie. Give me a second. Oh wait, I can still talk to you guys, I forget. Like, even though my headphones are off. For context, whenever I used to game, I had a headset with a microphone attached to it. And so, like, I was like, oh, give me a second, guys. But now that I have just a mic, I mean, it doesn't sound as good because I'm not talking right into the, you know, the nicest zone like I'm talking out in now. I'm planning on getting a pretty nice mic, the AT2020 Audio-Technica 2020 USB, because I'm not getting a mixer because I'm not rich. But dropping a fat stack on a very, very nice mic for you guys. And then I'm pretty happy with the camera right now. It's a Anchor something. It's 2K, so 1440p. That's really all we need. I don't need a 4K camera for these streams. Yeah, anyways, so this one has a lot of sway, but it has a nice velocity to it, where the actual ribcage would be. Or actually, no, let's look at something a bit more. I mean, bear is still mammalian. I mean, all these are mammals, right? But, yeah, we have a bigger mass. This one's not totally following the rules because we wanted something right here, you know? I forgot that Uncomfy definitely does this like very sideways ellipse for the construction, for the pelvis. That is something to keep in mind. So yeah, I'm gonna scratch this and go back into it. Make sure you guys can kind of see everything. Actually, okay, this is gonna be a bit boring. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna go fix something off camera, and then we'll be back in a quick second. Sorry about it. Sorry, I was looking up cheat codes for the construction. No, already. Back on. So, while gone, I've decided. Oh, I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. Cool. Also, yeah. Is it a bug? No, I don't think it's. Is it a bug? Oh shoot! Wait. Oh god. I forgot to do my laundry. Dang it, I'm not gonna have any clean clothes. Oh, whatever. Okay, we're back to it. Sorry. We'll go a bit overtime tonight. I mean, it's the weekend. Oh, it is weird. We usually end at 9 and we're ending at 10. It's such a weird thing. Anyways. What a beautiful animal. Sorry. I know this is like weird to just jump into, but it's just such a majestic creature. So freaking awesome. Anyways, okay, so pelvis. Yeah, I've resolved to having our own flow with it. Just this is very weird, right? Let's pull in some other pictures just to help us figure out the forms. Oh, adorable. Oh, here we go. What are these words? Ah, this was the animation you were talking about, right? The animator? Oh yeah, sorry, I was pulling up pictures. Here, but I see the video. And I'll put this in the Discord that I share with myself. I'll make sure to watch it. Thank you. Anyways. I just had a good picture pulled up. Oh yeah, so this is one of the pictures that we... Okay, that's... Well, there's proof that I copy and pasted it. Here we go. Okay. This is very intuitive because I'm not sure. I think this is just the fur, but we have this very sharp delineation between like the rib cage form. And also we get a bit of a description of the neck. I do like this one a lot. But yeah, how we kind of connect over here, because we have this tuft and this kind of region, you know, going like this. How often do you guys fall asleep? Like, I'm curious now. I guess my stream, I should just like advertise them as like sleep aids rather than... This does travel around a bit, but and I'm cutting it off a slight bit early right there. Keep it like that. I'm doing this to try to remove my brain from seeing this symbolically and actually like putting some rules. Up until yesterday, I've just seen your recorded streams. Oh. Well, sometimes the days I'll scroll through my feed. Oh, you're doom scrolling during Kavel hours? Nah, you're cool. You're chilling. Honestly, we should kind of implement breaks into the stream or something. It's good to take breaks and slow down. I think that's more applicable to our inking streams. And as we saw yesterday with the infamous brush pen incident. This really cool, like, turning of form right here. So it's a bit more to the side than we'd expect. And we're kind of going over like that. Notice how if there were an ellipse here, the degree is getting larger compared to like right here because it's turning towards us. This isn't the main construction though. I shouldn't be putting too much time into this. Effort, yes, but time, probably not. So this is kind of a continuation of that as well. But yeah, these streams aren't really meant for people to watch per se. They're more so for having in the background. We really have like 3 masses for the body. We have like this and this kind of like extreme. Look at that. Look how far that shoulder goes up because this one's like behind and up. Meanwhile, this one's outstretched. So, you know, this shoulder isn't as high as this shoulder. And just how dramatic that changes. We're doing it in 1A tab. I do not know what you mean by 1A tab, but if you mean like this, yeah, I'm not gonna be too like this is just for kind of understanding the forms from a different angle. So like this is ultimately what I want to draw on the page, but what I'm doing over here is it's okay. It's hard to see all the forms here properly, so I'm going to a better reference for looking and kind of deciding, okay, what is the cougar made out of? You know, what are the shapes that compose it? And then once I get a better angle, I'm going to go back to that one and then use the shapes I found here, I discovered here, to describe all that. I think this degree honestly should be smaller. Because we want to kind of encourage this twisting and turning, so this one should actually be a bit larger. And then this line can help send this by kind of doing this outreach, outstretched kind of vibe to it. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we don't need to obsess over here, but yeah, this is the vibe. Yes, I am doing this with a mouse. Yeah. In fact, do I dare move my camera? Wait, is there a... Let me see if I can set this up. Because I can't spin my camera around. Oh, I thought I was streaming. Like, you guys could see my camera for a second. Here, wait, we're gonna... We have to move a lot of stuff around here, wait. Okay, and then this, but back. Okay. This is, it's scuffed. Here, can I turn off the light maybe? Okay, we're gonna... Oh, wrong button. There we go, okay. This is, oh, this is really trippy, but we're gonna do this. Okay, here, wait. Oh, geez, now my PureRef's all messed up. Oh, wait, here we go, yep. Boom, perfect, okay. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it kind of is anyway, so yeah, with this, like, I can't really see what you guys see at this point, but yeah, so we have an ellipse here, so just do my usual, you know, it's something definitely to get used to. That's right, this is the, okay, no, that's okay, so we have our larger form down here. Oh. See, sometimes I right click. I've oh yeah, this is kind of a mouse reveal, I know, right? Yeah, Death Adder Elite. Oh, that isn't a good look. What even is that? No, it is. The light isn't helping. It makes it look really greasy. I promise it is. I keep all my things. Yeah. Anyways, I have something called wrist tendonitis, and so my wrist is kind of permanently messed up. And it actually isn't a problem when I'm drawing, but it's when I rotate my hand too much. So it's like whenever I tense up my arm, if I try moving it, actually, I'm not even sure my camera can pick it up, but like my hand jumps a bit. Like it looks like it's stuttering. Oh, there's a bit more. It's the lower part of my wrist where there's a lot of shaking. So when I turn my mouse a bit too much or anything, it's a bit, rough. But and VTuber model mouse reveal. I don't know. If I was gonna get a VTuber model, I'm so anal retentive. I'd want to make it myself and like learn Blender, and then rig it. But I know that is an incredibly difficult ordeal. And this Kavel is not up for that. I think we need to go deeper over here. I think that's part of it. Going deeper into this form. But like rotating, we need the major axis to be like this, I guess. Oh, yikes. This is why I undo so much. It's because I just hyperfixate on getting the mouse to behave the way I want. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a drawing tablet this Christmas. I'm not totally sure if I want to yet, because then I'd be like really obsessed with learning it. Anyways, we're gonna go back to normal view here. Oh wait, this one has the fixed. Wait, if I change the size. Oh no, it's just like weird. Okay, never mind. Oops. Whatever. Let's go back here. Fix my camera while I'm at it. And we're back. Kind of. Ooh. True. Yeah, I mean, I'm technically a digital artist with a mouse. Oh, I permanently messed up my camera. Dang it. I hate it when this happens. That's a bit better. Oh, wait, no. It was correct. My paper was just crooked. Oh, guys, I messed up. Dun 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 dun. But no, I don't want to ever draw digitally with the mouse. I hate it. It's awful. Just I use the mouse to help break down forms and such. I like that. I just don't like my penmanship. I think we need to extend more in that direction out there. Somewhat like that. For trackball, it's a lot easier on the hand. I've never used one, and also welcome to the channel. I'm gonna butcher your name, so is it Song? Song? I'm gonna guess Song for now. But I don't know. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, trackball would be very nice. That's the thing, like, if I'm going to invest any money into like changing the way I do anything, it would definitely be a drawing pad, because that's something I'm going to use for the rest of eternity. But that would very much be a wise investment nonetheless. Ugh, I'm being obsessive, aren't I? Why do I always pick the hardest? Actually, no, all constructions are hard in their own way. Trying to ask for an iPad this Christmas. I don't know if I'll draw on it though. iPads have Procreate, which is $20, and in terms of art software, not only that, art software that's that high quality, Like that's the thing, I was thinking about getting a drawing tablet that can also work on iPad, so I can have a consistent art station between like my computer and that. But like if I wanted to use Procreate one day, I'd have that. A drawing tablet is also a decent alternative. If I had more disk space, I'll just switch out my mouse for my tablet. Yeah, desk space. I forget how much like an issue desk space is. I am in a unique position because I bought a new desk for streaming on Amazon, and I know many can't do that, so I'm in an unfortunate position, not an unfortunate position, but I'm in a fortunate position to do so. And so but yeah, the whole, I mean, drawing setups are very different from the gaming setups that I'm accustomed to. The shape here is killing me, guys. I have no frame of reference. 16 inches is a lot of inches for desk space, but I feel like, how could it not be, right? Because like I'm used to drawing on paper, which is 8.5 by 11. So I feel like anything larger than that, I'd be pretty happy with. Yeah, there's a whole new ball game of ergonomics when it comes to art setups. Here, actually, since there's some new people in chat, I'll toss it here if I still have the image. Okay, that was a bit far. Jeez. Was it? Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, well, no. Did I delete it? Am I that silly? I guess I did. I had a picture of my setup, but I don't have it anymore. When you start looking for drawing tablets, don't discount I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're both cheaper than Wacom and comparable, or Wacom quality, unless you go super expensive. But wow, okay. Yes, I've heard, I think Delano has, is it Huan? I don't know. Jesus. Yeah, okay, good. Good to hear. Yeah, I don't want anything too crazy expensive for my first one, and I'm really liking this form, actually. I'm very happy with this. I think desk space, and then something, I mean, I'm always a fan of durability, but something, very not proprietary, so it has a good history of drivers, community support, all that stuff. Hawaiian. Okay, Hawaiian. Thank you. I'm very illiterate in terms of pronunciation, so I appreciate the patience. Cool. Okay, I like the sausage form a lot. It is not as tight right here, but I feel like if we add our sausage form for the leg, and then we will need a different form. I'm trying to think, because you see this muscle right here, and I want to capture this muscle with the intersection with this sausage form. Probably not that intense. Way like a two-way street. Huayan. Okay, gotcha. Huayan. Two-way. Huayan. Who knows? I'll look up a pronunciation video sometime. Oh, jeez. This is a thing for a while for one of my maps. There's a conlang I was making. So for a while studying, I knew how to read the pronunciation symbols. I can't remember what they're called. It shows how much I actually learned. Okay, huge. Yay. This construction's rough. All of these are hard. I don't know why I'm convincing myself that's gonna get any easier. There's so much butt here. If we pushed back this form anymore. IPA. IPA, yes, sorry. That took me a second, yes. Man, thank you for being the the harbinger of the things I do not know. Yeah, so when it comes to these construction streams, it's more so just talking about the forms. They're much more lax, and in all honesty, they could technically be avoided. I just really like the mental exercise of breaking things into pieces. I've gotten much faster at it, and seeing what works, what doesn't, and why those work and do not work are very helpful for me. But yeah, it is unfortunate that some streams we just don't get the opportunity to draw too much. I think I'm going to stay here though, because we have been yapping a lot this stream, I won't lie. Part of me wants to stay here just to try to figure out this waste. Slash the gluteus. Because I feel like it's going to be, if I was going to do a center line, or so like this. My English teacher told me about your streams when we were talking. There is no way. That is so cool. Well, shout out to your English teacher. Thank them very much. And thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, man, I totally forgot the little interview that we do. But yeah, what brings you here? Don't let my ego hear that. Well, first of all, yeah, I already said it, but welcome to the stream. I hope I did. But yeah, I guess what brings you here is art. I'm very glad to hear, and I'm very glad to hear that your English teacher appreciates the videos. But yeah, what do you want to get out of art, and are you doing any drawing courses already? This upsets me a bit. I think the degree here actually needs to be higher. Let's celebrate with the 80-hour stream. The iconic dazzling 10-hour stream. But yeah, we haven't seen our dazzling friend today. Unfortunate. I think, guys, my plan is if we hit 1,000 subscribers, I do want to do a charity event. I think that's the only thing I've planned in terms of like events relating to the channel's size. I don't like the word popularity. What is going on? I just can't parse this. Anatole was telling me about Drawbox and your stream, and I wanted to start learning just to fill up some free time. Huge. So yeah, what is that name? I do remember this individual. My brain is just blinking. Is that who I think it is? I do remember them being on the stream. Yes, okay. Yes. Wow, small world. But yeah, Drawbox, I'm not sponsored, by the way, so... I know, right? I have a... Well, it sounds like an excuse. We'll have the conversation. I do have issues with remembering names, but that's an excuse for the future, right? But yeah, no. Yeah, wow, Anatole, wow. Yes, Drawbox is... I'm not... Okay, yeah, woof. I'm not sponsored. I am a person who is in college who wanted to learn art. And so I picked up Drawbox, and I really loved it, but I was kind of struggling with consistency, and I've always wanted to make something dedicated to, you know, teaching people, not really teaching people, this isn't really an art education channel, it's more of, you know, building habits. But I do want to encourage people to learn things that they love, like art. I am an engineer by trade, and so art is very out of the question, it's out of the norm for hobbies of my people. If you asked me 4 years ago, 3 years ago, that I'd be streaming art every night for an hour, I would have probably said some very mean things. But I really love the tenets, the ideology of Drawbox. Anyone can learn to draw. It's just a matter of truly understanding, absorbing the fundamentals. I don't think this will do. I think the degree here is too thin. The degree needs to be much larger because we're really looking at the side of the body. So we're doing something like this. Tell me what's my name. Luffy? What's my name? What's my name? I'll put these around you. We need this to persist over here. This could be one of those instances where I'm trying to just draw an impossible shape. Yeah, I still think, because we do have turning of form, right? Like our degree is getting larger and larger. You know, our degree right here is going to be pretty thin. Meanwhile, this one's getting larger. Just that doesn't help our goal of creating a sausage form right here. So if we make a smaller version of this ellipse, dun, 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 dun. Can you tell that's stuck in my head? I kind of like this. Actually, I like this a lot. I kind of like that swoosh. Oh, but this is... Wait, I might have just done something. That looks decent. Wait. Oh, the holidays are near, everybody. I can't wait to see my family. I know I saw them like a couple weeks ago, like 4 weeks ago, but I always do. As I get older, you know, I appreciate the visits every more. Seeing my parents, seeing my sisters, seeing my grandparents. I was never the kid who was like, I'm ready to be an adult. My parents are gross and lame. I was never one of those. I've always appreciated being around my parents. But going to college has made me really realize how much they sacrifice for me to be here. How hard they've worked. So going to see them when I can is always a very, very nice thing. Don't take it for granted, guys. Your parents may be annoying. Mine can be as well. But love your parents. Everybody, after tonight, before stream tomorrow, if you're graced with parents, guardians, loved ones, or really anyone close to you, because we've all got somebody, just tell them thanks. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Because my parents are asleep because they're old. I'm kidding. What if they don't know about they know about my YouTube channel, they just don't know like the extent of it. They know I stream a lot. They don't know the name or anything. One day they're like, I finally give them the channel and they're like, you're calling me old this whole time? They'd be like, yeah, what you can do about it? But no. I wouldn't consider myself old by any means. I'm quite young, but I have started pulling the I'll put you in a retirement home, Dad. You know? There's not really much winning, is there? Because, like, if you looked at the top, we have, like, this is a top view. We have these, like, very bold shoulders, right? Boulders, if you will. And we have this wide waist. And then we have this shape right here. And so, right here, we're fighting this going back into space, you know, this direction. It'd be more like this, right? Going more this direction. Yet we're also going to be going, you know, this direction. And then out this. So it's a weird combination of all of those happening in a very short span. Oh, okay. And consolidating that is quite difficult, but I think we're just gonna have to be happy with this. And then in terms of the sausage form for the leg, we can intersect it right here and kind of go around, because that will make the leg feel like it's poking towards us a bit, right? Because it's not like fully this direction with the body that's been going. These arrows are fun to draw. Can you tell I'm enjoying them? But it's more towards us, and I actually really like this leg form that we did. So I think we're set up for tomorrow. I know all of this stream, like 1.5 hours for just this. Oh. I would have been inconsolable and whatever if I deleted that. But yeah, so little by little we push our boulder up the hill. This is Cougar 2. But I enjoy this boulder. One must imagine Sisyphus happy, right? But yeah, so shout out to Anatole. Well, it's been a minute. I need to make sure. I remember people more by their like profile pictures than names. Once again, I'll talk about the whole name thing, like maybe next stream. It's something I do need to actually probably see a doctor about. But not that it's like harmful or dangerous for me. I'm fine, right? But oh, this is bothering me. I'm gonna yap while I edit this. Right? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Best of luck, Cat. Gotta keep me updated on the One Piece. You know, add me in the Discord if you draw anything cool. Hey, what's up, Delano? Yeah. Who's this? Delano? What's up, Delano? How are the exams treating you? As you can see, we're on to our next Cougar Construction. You missed it. We had mouse cam earlier, like as like a computer mouse, not the actual like mouse, animal mouse. Oh man, I'm gonna take a nice warm shower after this. Oh, my laundry. Oh. Why am I so stupid? I was thinking when I was eating dinner, I was like, oh, I need to toss my laundry in the dryer. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take a nice warm shower. I'm gonna pop a melatonin. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow. We're gonna study as much as humanly possible, and we're gonna end the day with an awesome stream. And we'll rejoice. Drowning the work. One day we shall swim. One day we shall swim. Yeah, I'm there with you, Delano. I have to tell you some stories about my software engineering team slash class. I think you'd find it quite funny. They're awesome people. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I should probably stop yapping and wrap it all up. But yeah, so thank you all very much for joining. Song, I hope that's how you say your name. Thank you for not only just showing up and checking out the stream. I hope you learned something from either this or just Drawbox. I'm not an educator. Drawbox is full of educators, so I'd highly recommend checking them out rather than, I mean, you're free to stay here. Just, yeah. Oh, my alarm's going off telling me I should go to sleep. I've had problems doing that. Anyways, thank you all. Thank you, Lazy Cat. Thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you Friday. Keep me updated on the One Piece. Delano, sorry that the stream's ending right as you joined. But thank you all. Drawing is, I say this every stream, but it's legit one of my most favorite parts of many of my days, especially during school. And it means a lot that I get to draw with such awesome people. So yeah, thank you guys very much, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget, we're not streaming next Tuesday, the 29th. Okay, see you guys.